So I was in a psych ward for a couple of weeks, and there was this nasty old man in there. He was a nasty motherfucker, and he would piss people off on purpose. And these two guys threatened to beat his ass on two separate occasions. And then the one guy, the first guy or whatever, told him he needed to shut the fuck up. And people would always react to him, but I never reacted to him. I just walked by, and unless like he was trying to cut in the med line, and then I would say, "This guy behind me is next. You go after him," and that was it. And the guy, like, he came up to me one day before I left, and he's like messing with me, and I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. But he's like, because he was hard to understand. I'm like, what? He's like, hey, you heard me. You got the fucking money, and I'm like, no, no, I don't, because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And he's like, oh, you better get it. And then he walked away, and I'm like, hey, by the way, I send you nothing but, I held out my hand like this, kind of, and I'm like, I send you nothing but my kindness and my prayers. And he didn't know what to say to that, and he just walked away. He never fucking bothered me again. And that's how you deal with these people, man, because there's a lot of people out there with narcissism and abandonment issues, and those two combined make for a person who enjoys messing with people to get a reaction out of them. That's where the internet trolls come from. That's where the nasty people come from that like try to start fights on purpose. And you know, it all comes from a place where they're like projecting their nastiness out into the world, you know. And the best way, you can't fight evil with evil, right? You can't rebuke a positive, or you can't rebuke a negative without a positive, or you can't rebuke a negative with another negative. That's it, because the two magnetic forces, they just push everything away. Like, hold on. Like these two forces here, they get pushed away. When it's positive and negative, boom, and everything clicks into place, right? So I was nice to him, and that was it, you know, and never had any problems with him aside from that one time. I felt bad for a few people in there because they were like shy. They weren't quiet for the right reasons, like for stoic reasons, but they were just shy, and they didn't like talking to people that much. And I try to be nice to them, you know, because I know what it's like to be at rock bottom, you know. I know what it's like to be like an addict living on the streets trying to get your next fix, you know. And they weren't addicts, but I know what it feels like to be destitute. That's basically my point. They know what it's like to be destitute. Sorry, I'm running out of time here, so I got to wrap this up really quick. But yeah, I know what that's like. So I just reached out to them and said, hi, if you want to talk to me about anything, you can talk to me, you know. But I feel bad because if he messed with them, they probably wouldn't know what to do. And then he would see them as an easy target and keep messing with them because there are people like that out there. But I got 9 seconds left, and the timer is running out here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.